It's cold up here. I usually come up here because I just need to breathe, just kind of think about whatever's on my mind. Tomorrow is our first I Love Creatives team offsite. I've never done one before. Like before, I was kind of working with one person every now and then Jorge was helping too with ads, but there wasn't really much to like talk about in terms of where is I Love Creatives going. And last year, I just kind of hit the ground running and I just did it. And so this year, I really want everybody to kind of be on the same page and have a bit of ownership on where we're going and why we're doing what we're doing, so that whenever we produce something, everybody understands why it was successful. So I'm a little nervous because I hadn't really been able to spend as much time with this presentation deck that I wanted to share with everyone. I also don't want to put too much burden on this outing because the whole point is that goal, is just to make sure we're kind of on the same page about that. The best thing to come out of this would be that everyone's stoked about 2019. Yeah, I would hate it if they weren't stoked and it was just a job, because then I would say find something that you really want to do, you know? And if this isn't really what you want to do, what can we do to make this something you really want to do? And I'm really glad I did this little talk with this little camera here and you guys, because now I feel better. But right before I came up here, I was like, man, I don't have the presentation done, and I was a little worried about that, but I just kind of pronounced it now, and you're seeing this thought process happen, and I feel a lot better now. Our team's fucking fire. This is gonna be good. Look, our new home for the night. Okay. That's where the hot tub is. Oh. Windows. Whee! I like this kitchen area. Oh, cute. Wow. Look at that.
I love the light in here.
We just did a shopping haul.
We got
Triscuits. Open those babies up. I might actually have a beer.
What?
We have a friend. Hi, boy. Morning.
It is cold in Joshua Tree, but beautiful.
But beautiful. We're gonna go outside into it. We're gonna take a walk. Go. Now we're going to the end of the dirt road. I don't know, we're on some interesting specimens in Joshua Tree.
They look like little parachutes almost.
Oh yeah. It's a bunch of like little parachute men like, oh no!
Getting to know you better and everything like that.
Right, we have kind of just met.
Yeah.
This is definitely second IRL.
Mm-hmm.
Or not third.
Not a lot.
But we've been like digitally talking a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it really zoomed in on me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah, the other thing that I kind of like realized throughout this process is that, you know, the way Puno works is not super like descriptive off the bat, but instead of being like in my own head about everything, just asking more pointed questions. And if direction is not necessarily provided, it means that we're just figuring it out together. There's not a right or wrong. It's just, if it doesn't turn out how we thought it was going to, we'll try again, try to make something cooler the next time, and we'll have a building block to do that. At first, I was in my own way. I was just in my head so much about like, does she want it this way? Does she want it as an Excel worksheet or a slides presentation? Does she want it as a Word document? I was standing in the way of my own creativity so much because I just didn't trust myself enough to create things that I thought would be good. I just was like looking for too much guidance, I think.
When Hannah and I first talked about what it's like how is it like to work with me in the beginning and then later, and I'm the kind of person who, one, I work remote, so there's like already a lot of autonomy. Mm-hmm. And then I'm also like, hey, I'm working with you because I feel like you can figure it out. Mm-hmm. And you have some style and you have like a gut that I feel like is there. So like, trust that. But I don't ever say that. Mm-hmm. Look at that avocado, was it pretty ripe?
Yeah, it was nice. I mashed it. Wow.
And those eggs. Let's zoom in. Wow! What do you see over there? Zoom.
It hears us. That's so fricked.
Oh my god. You cannot, look at that nose. We did a little bit of one-on-ones today and yesterday on this sofa. I sent them all like a sheet of like questions that they could think about and answer, and then we talked about them. We did a retrospective on like what actually happened in 2018. I showed him some numbers, revenue, profit, all those kinds of things. We talked about what is our product, but we added more ideas. Then we had lunch. And now we're gonna do the second part of the presentation. Oh, nice, little treats. It's basically all of Joshua Tree is just like abandoned shacks. Look at that sunset. Your companion.
Oh, you still have an eye. It's just like infected.
Hands, guys.
Oh yeah.
What?
How many do cats have usually?
Oh
I feel
my
like this
God.
is an extra.
Honey, you have 6 toes. Next. We got some shakshuka. Oh, yours looks the best. Bye. Bye. Good morning. It's rainy, so everyone's freaking out. Last night, Christina was outside. Nicole was next to her. Christina asked Nicole, "Did you spit on me?" And it was rain. I don't think I should have gone out last night, but it was fun. Come back from a full, intense, mind exercising offsite, and then go play video games till 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm okay with that decision. I signed up for a TV screenwriting class at the writing pad. I'm not really sure like why I'm taking it. I think girl just likes to learn. Just got back from the TV 101 class. It was really, really good. It's like a 3-hour class, mostly lecture with Steve. He was great. I wrote a bunch of notes, and I'm not really like a note taker on my notebook, but just went for it and I went nuts. Look at that. If you want to take the class, you should totally do it. Just because in general, I feel like it's a great class about how to do storytelling. Top line, it starts with just thinking about like how to create a pilot, like what types of TV writing there is. The biggest takeaway for me was it starts with you. It inspired me to investigate like what I pay attention to, what I consume. For example, I'm gonna rewatch some shows that I really love, even just list shows that I really like, watch it with a pen, paper, and a pause button, and kind of see how it was done, what worked for you, what didn't work for you. Really just like start understanding yourself, which is kind of like with any industry and any vertical that you want to create ideas for. But yeah, it was good. I'm gonna definitely take the next one. I also thought it was really interesting how he talked about what he learns when he teaches, saying that he really likes teaching because, and ever since he started teaching at the writing pad, he's become a better writer just because he's consistently providing feedback for other writers. And I really resonated with that, especially with the Squarespace course. So it kind of like rejuvenated the teaching part about me. Overall, 3 hours, well spent. My voice is shot. You're all pink and salmoned out.
Gonna get some food?
Yes. Good morning. I'm heading to Popping Rose, meeting a friend, James. The last time I talked to him was at South by Southwest when he was working at Refinery 29 because he asked me to speak on a panel, and now he works at Gimlet. He's got like the best job. I just dropped off James at Ace, dropped off walking wise. He told me that like one of his friends likes the vlog, whoever you are, hi friend, but misses the short condensed vlog. They felt like they didn't have time to watch a 10 or 20 minute video. And I was like, fuck, damn. How you liking it? By the way, this is where we keep Muad'Dib's litter box. Back there. James asked, what's the reason why you're doing it? Reason number one is that I like that Zoe and Nikki are sometimes watching it. No pressure, guys. And it's just like a way to see my life or someone else's life that they know that's not necessarily in Houston suburbs, just a different perspective. And the second reason is because I have a really bad memory. Just reviewed a vlog that Hannah edited, and it was of my trip when I was in Houston for Thanksgiving, and I was like, whoa. I remember all those feelings that I had when I was dancing, or when I saw Mark, or when I was hanging out with Zoe and Nikki. Like, it was just like all those things were so visceral, whereas like in my memory before that moment it wasn't. So I love the documenting part of it. The third thing is I really like this. I like having to take everything that I'm learning and try to answer why I'm doing certain things and just really evaluate that. It's a little bit of therapy. The last one, which was something that we talked about in the offsite, and I've been talking about with Megan, that the vlog is also a platform to experiment with content. That first vlog post with Hannah, we did the rainbow list. I think people like that part, and that's something that I could now put into I Love Creatives. If I look at, you know, this vlog as more of a quick and easy place to experiment with ideas, that's just another reason to keep doing it. Come on, dude. Hi. Oop. Lemon water, avocado toast, coffee. No. I thought they would be smaller. I bought these earrings of Donald Glover from Etsy. I was such a fan at the concert.
You bought them like outside the concert?
Yeah. Because I was like, this swag is like not cool. Okay, not only that, I bought 3 pairs. They're really a bit too big. Just stay there forever. Whereas it's like a game. Where is Muad'Dib? There, 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 there. See ya. Or not. See ya. Or not. Whoa! She's freaking out because the bell is on her chin. How about... That's the thing that makes the noise, Nadine. Ooh. Well, so much for that.